Hello everybody, my name is Mycernius and welcome to another episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. And it's okie dokie so far. Now, it says psychological horror on Steam. See, look, go to Steam here and go to store. Let's just search it up here. If it comes up, it's loading. Okay, you ready? Doki Doki Literature Club. See this? Right here. It says right here. Psychological horror. So, we're gonna find out why. My friend's already played through this, probably. Well, not probably. He told me he played through this, and I kept telling him, don't you dare spoil it for me, because if you do, I will kill you. Now, we haven't played since the 5th. It's the 13th, 12 or 13th now. It's 13th now. Yeah. So anyway, where are we? Who should I show my poem to first? Now, I want to do the Sayori run. Apparently, there are runs to the game. So, I think I mentioned this in the last video, I don't remember. So, apparently there's runs to the game, and they're character runs. I didn't know that. And so far, what I've been going through is sort of the Natsuki Sayori run. Because I did Natsuki first day, Sayori second day. So, I want to try to get the Sayori run, because that seems like the more logical run, because she invited me. And it seems like the character you want to be your character would want to be with, mainly because he mentions in the beginning that he's been with Sayori for pretty much the whole time he's moved there. So anyway, Sayori! Dot, dot, dot! Oh my goodness! This is so good, Keegan! I love it! Especially after yesterday's poem! You're too honest sometimes, Sayori. I don't like it. No, but really, though! I want to put this on my wall. Can I? Nope, Sayori! Sayori! You must be seriously overreacting, because my poems are not as good. Mainly because I write random words down on them. Death, destruction, happiness, picnics, yay! I'm not a good writer at all. I mean, yeah, I'm not. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I mean, seriously, guys. She's kind of overreacting here. Maybe I should do the Natsuki run. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Oh, by the way, I have, not that, that's my links or stuff. I have this up, my characters sheet. Because again, I remember in the first episode I mentioned how there was characters, like you could delete the characters for some reason. And I didn't record that last time. I thought that was stupid because I gotta have this up, character file up. Because reasons that many people say to. So yeah. Are you sure you don't like it? Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? What? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Keegan poem! Ah, well! And that makes it feel extra special! Yeah! Break stuff! I need this. This is my life. Or not that. Not this. Coffee's my life. Da-da-da! Hashtag not sponsored. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. Oh no. You're so weird, Sayori. I mean, seriously. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. Knockity knock knock. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. Also, my friends, I don't like them for this, although they told me Sayori likes the character, likes the player, like the player's character. So, anyway, I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is pretty important. Is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. I just like thinking to myself all this stuff, and then what comes out of my mouth is, honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah? Me neither. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Aw, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet! Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. In the confused face she has. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet! Yeah! I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad. Very peculiar. I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help get the rain cloud a little hug. One sec, I'm gonna just pause the recording. I'm not gonna continue. I just need to see something. Okay, the reason I did that was because I needed to check if, I needed to check to see if I've already read this, because it seems familiar. I actually don't know why it seems familiar. It just does. A sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Keegan! I should go write that down then. By the way, if you couldn't already figure that out, Keegan's my actual name, my real name. And I didn't want to put Mycernius because that's lame. That's lame. I've gone with Mycernius so many times in games. I only do that with serious games. So, yeah. Or I go by Mycernius. Or My, depending on if Josh is playing. But Josh isn't playing anymore because he's a React channel anymore. And you know how bad React channels are. It's literally what you're doing right now. Reacting to me, react to this game. So yeah. React channels are kind of pointless. You get what I'm saying, Josh? Go back to what you used to do. Anyway, you can read my poem now, okay? Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in the bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friends after friends, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave. Discovering the secrets hidden in the nooks of crannies. Digging and digging. Scraping and scraping. I blow dust off of my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Oh! Okay. Holy fork. Sayori, did you really write this? Or did you get a copy off the internet? Of course I did! Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect something like this, coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. I really need a notepad to write things down. I will eventually get one. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it comes out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks! Ah! I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah! Writing's the best! I'm gonna keep writing until I die! Ah. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times, but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Who should I show my poem to next? Okay, so that was long. Okay, I'm gonna show to Natsuki! Natsuki! Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed. Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time. Fair enough. You're still new to this. I accidentally clicked I'm sorry. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah. Well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. No! Again, we're doing the Sayori one. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know. But honestly, how can someone so, fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. No! I ain't no dead weight. That was a little unnecessary. Exactly, me. Thanks for the in point. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. My balloon! Spider-Man 2! The stupid side quest of my balloon! Anyone remember that? The Spider-Man 2 game? That was a good game. I didn't like that side quest though. Where these random kids would be like, my balloon, I let go! And Spider-Man would get it for them and they'd be like, thank you! And then just skip away. I'm like, they're probably gonna let go of it soon. You could say, we each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever. It is... I don't get it. Ah, Brittany. Oh, you. I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. shows it to me. Amy likes spiders. Also, I might give them their poems voices as well. Like Sayori's was kind of upbeat, so like da 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 da. This one's gonna be like, I guess, pissed. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders, something like that. Okay. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks to spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Oh. So that's how. What if I like spiders, huh? What if I like spiders? Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course! It's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Hey girl! Hey girl, come over here, come over here. Why are you hanging over there at the bar? Come over here, sit on the stool. Maybe we can chat a while. Hey. Hey. Something that you're afraid of people find out. That make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Stupid. I'm a 5-year-old. Stupid. Who cares what someone likes, so as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. And what I do best, it's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotion is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Oh, wow, chicka, wow, wow. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, too. So look forward to it. Do it! Look forward! Ah, I'm angry! Who should I show my poem to next? Yuri! I feel like we did this already. Except I went Natsuki to Yuri, just so Yuri to Yuri. It's my turn. Let's see how it compares to yesterday's. I see. It's a bit different. I respect you for trying different things, Keegan. Were you inspired by Natsuki's poem? Or Sayori's, perhaps? Well, I guess you could say that. I thought so. I'm happy for you. You don't need to find inspiration in my poems. I write them for myself, not for anyone else. So I don't really need for people to like them or anything. Yuri! I'm sorry for being blunt, but you're overthinking this a little. Just because our styles are are different doesn't mean I dislike your poems. In fact, if I tried to do something in your style, I'd probably just do a terrible job. I see. I'm sorry. My stupid mind. It likes to do that sometimes. Anyway, you don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's a certain interesting technique. By the way, when I right click to do that, I meant to left click. Thanks for sharing. I'm sorry. Thanks for sharing. I have well, an example of that. If you'd like to read it, of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. Well, let's do this. Yuri has more of a scared-ish, quiet-like voice, or like she could also have a teacher, well, not a teacher, like a leader type voice, or like someone who an inspirator voice. That's the word I'm looking for. I mean, I think I'm gonna give Yuri's poems like an inspirator because that's where Yuri strides most and all that. Anyway, the raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. Excuse me if you heard that. My attention was caught by the scattering of a raccoon outside my window. Windjitsu. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as a ordinary human, I'm guessing. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptoms that bred my hungry curiosity. The raccoon on edge. I don't know what that says. The raccoon on edge, I'm gonna guess. The moon increments its phase and reflection that much more light off of my cutting knife. Hey, there's an actual word that rhymes because I don't understand handwriting. Like special ones. I'm not special, I can't read that. Anyway, the very same light that glisters in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread. Fresh and soft, the raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. That raccoon, the raccoon is taking to follow me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me excitement. A rush of blood, classic. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditions. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Wait, what? Yeah, I'm with you. What? I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday. I can see that. I can't read that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imaginary and conveying emotions through them. Yeah! If I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in any more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Huh. That's funny. ... question mark? Didn't Natsuki always write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? She did? Yeah? She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into, as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Aha! Don't worry, I have no reason to. Sorry, I mean. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdnesses, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit more now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. Okay, who should I show my poem to next? Again? Monica. Hi again! Wait, hi again, Keegan. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you come up with a masterpiece. Aha! I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I gave my poem to Monica. ... Alright. I like this one. Makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had some sort of things in common. We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. But that may be the case. Or maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other. Each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. 1 sec. Oh yeah! Where was I? Oh yeah. I'm sorry. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? It could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own, and you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit more either. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? No. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. First words I read. Save me. Save me. The color. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. And endless. I don't know what that says. Cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sighing, coaxing, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Wait, why is it? Load me. What? What? I don't get it. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. I'm sorry, that was weird. What? Is she talking about a video game? Was she playing a video game? And just sort of like had the what? I don't get it! Ah! I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of a thing. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. Yeah! I don't get it. That was scary. It's almost like magic. That's scary! Your poem is scary! I don't get it! The way I write the lines, really short, makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. Anyone else here scream? I heard a ah! Still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. I don't. I don't get it. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical experience of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. I don't like her poem. It's scary. Stop looking at me. Now! Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. What? You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is that the tip even by? Is the tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? I don't know. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, everyone. You're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today. So if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. This is about the festival. Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry, everyone. Don't worry as much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're gonna be performing. Monica? Yeah? We're gonna be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. I'm sorry, Yuri. But the cool part is, we're always going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to be prepared ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember, that's Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. Eyes closed, eyes closed, eyes closed, and eyes open! ... But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! Wait. Yeah! Woohoo! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun! That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? I know you do! Coochie coochie coo! Coochie coochie. She's like she's like the grandmother who just like pitches. Coochie coochie coo! I love you! I know we all do, and if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. ... Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree! I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... It looks like Natsuki doesn't have an argument, any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright! Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? ... Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri! This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica! This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of the strangers? Oh, no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line. She recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looked amazed. Yuri has the intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Am I the only one doing this? Thank you, guys. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was a good Monica! Oh, that was good Monica, not a good Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. I'll go next. Yuri's all fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it, Yuri! Sorry, that's it, Sayori. I thought it was her saying. It's called... After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happened when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in structure. She inadequate with perfect timing. This must be rare. Must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Kitty cat! Kitty cat. Hello, kitty cat. Okay, anyway. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. That's the word, right? It's not that we don't want to applaud her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Boom! The flash, 100-yard dash, Yuri! Flash, you're in the stadium! Yeah, Yuri runs to her seat. Oh wow, she's beating Monica and I'm sorry. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. ... Oh, by the way, Darth Vader! Woo! Darth Vader! Beep 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 beep. ... Looks like Yuri's down for the crown. Okay! I guess I'm next then! Zoe hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, I know it's although I want to say anyway. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting. Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's searing and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori! Even Keegan liked it! I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. Kitty cat, stop. Stop. Stop it. No, don't come over here. Sorry guys, I got a cat with me. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where the sort of gentle deliveries wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. By the way, if you heard that, that was just my editing software, because I'm editing a video right now. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of others. Did Sayori get taller or something? She's as tall as Monica now. Then next time, I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay! Now who's next? Natsuki. Don't make me go before Keegan. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Keegan lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki! It's fine, it's fine. I don't like poems anyway. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with the one I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. Ah! I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident on my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that... Oh, hi kitty cat. Despite that, once I finished, I received applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that will improve over time. Yeah, maybe. Alrighty then. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Because you're presenting! Anyway, the poem is called Jump! Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sore attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say, the kid cat. You'd better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put it on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's no surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the way... I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess it's that... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. Might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem. Get enough practice before the festival, okay? Here's my kitty cat. Say hi, kitty. Meow. I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. Doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. You know, I'm just doing it for the ladies, Stop it. Get some help, me. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to rewrite poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nice so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. Wait, what day is it in the game? I can do this. I can do. I can do. I can do this. I can do this. All right. Yeah, I'm cool. Cool guy Keegan. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. Let's be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to this? It's okay, Keegan. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. ... Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean... Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with me. Huh? What would you say? What kind of question is that? Kind of putting me on the spot here. Okay, I'm gonna save. Slot. Okay, return. Well. Okay, again. My friend told me, kind of told me to stay with Sayori with this. He was like, do the Sayori run, and make sure it's always Sayori that you go with. I would walk home with Yuri! I would still walk home with Sayori. Sayori! You really think I would ditch you for Yuri? But, she's so beautiful and smart! Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Keegan. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it so. Sorry, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point on speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of weird. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Oh yeah, who knows? Oh no. This is where the game goes ahead and just says, oh, now that you said, hey, guess what? Festival's good. Festival's only a few days. What could happen? Things are gonna go down, obviously. It's like, oh, this is a happy game. No, this game is like, it's like, hey, it's literally shouting at you, hey, idiot! It's like, huh? What? Some bad stuff's gonna happen because we literally just told you when you read it. What could happen? Happen. Although I don't really know. Probably it's just some stupid game. Anyway, but then again, it's a psychological horror. So who knows? Jaseri, chocolate, a tongue, inflatable, heaven sent, kawaii, hope. Okay. Sunny, sugar. Roses are dead. Marriage is dead. Excitement. Bouncy. Doki Doki. Lollipop. Okay. Cute. No. Promise. Sing. Flower. Okay. Marshmallow! Aura, Torque, Twirl, Rain Cloud, Extreme, Fluffy. Together! Treasure! Friends! Adventure! Passion! Suicide. Feel like a joy? Joy of creation! They're connected! I played one gameplay of that. I don't want to do that again. Cheer! Oh, really? Okay! Oh, man! I'm the last one here again. Don't worry. I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah! You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination. Look out, Frisk. Determination. Undertale! I could do a playthrough on that, if you want me to. Write down in the comments below if you're still here. At 56 minutes, you probably aren't. But still, write down in the comments below if you want to see Undertale. I still might do the gameplay anyway, but still! But I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival! It's gonna be great! Why are you happy now? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, you know, I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's the whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica! Do they usually have fried squid? Squid? Yeah, and with her, squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Well, come on! Aren't you saying you don't like squid? You of all people. I didn't say I didn't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica? That's not how you say my name at all. I don't get it. Oh, Mon Inca. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. No, it doesn't. ... never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me. Where's Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori's sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Is everything alright? Of course! Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. Too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glanced at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica, who was shuffling through some papers at her desk. Keegan, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Oh, that was me who was saying that. Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think? You think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. What do you mean? I don't get it. I don't know. Sad? Maybe the game with the depression and... By the way, I forgot to mention this in the beginning, although if you have the game is not suggested for people who have actual depression or something else. I forget what the other thing was. Although anyone who has you know, who's suffering with depression and all that, the game doesn't suggest that. Although I feel like with the game saying that, because people with depression might take the jokes. I don't think they're jokes either way, the wrong way. Although with the game saying that, is Sayori depressed? Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who's idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. And I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Keegan. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. Now! It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And also, I care about the well-being of my club members, so, you know, maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? You sure about that? Are you sure about that, boy? That's so stupid, I'm sorry. She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Keegan. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light has turned on inside her. What? No way. Sayori's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Keegan. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you. ... I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anything? Anyway, I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget what I said. Why? Tell me what you know! I'll try to talk. I'm sorry. I just picture some guy. It's like, oh man, what do I know? It's like, what? No! The camera just like shines at him, the lights go out. Tell me what you know. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to sit to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's important to do. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary, but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Hey, you! Why the music change? I look up to see Natsuki next to me. Are you just sitting there and keep staring at Are you just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't that much time, so sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry or anything. It's not like I'm worried. I was just. Natsuki glances down at her side. She's holding a volume of manga in her hand. Oh no! No, not the manga! That's right. Sometimes something just came up for a minute, but we can get started now. I won't make you wait any longer. Jeez, now you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, and you could just tell me to leave you alone, and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. One sec. I just need to. I'm sorry, I did that joke already. Whenever my nose gets itchy, it's just like, yeah. Yeah. Also, the music changed. I feel like I'm watching Mulan now. And music that would be behind Mulan. Anyway, she practically mumbled the last time. She practically mumbled that last time. Nah, I'm probably making it seem like a bigger deal than it is. I've just been thinking about Sayori. That's all. Sayori? Thinking about her? Yeah, she seems pretty down today. But she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh. Mitsuki exhales. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. And in that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needs you, then you would be the first person she would go to, right? Well, I guess that's true. I mean, some people just have those days. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important. Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly. If she needs you to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious. Yeah. Smiles! Anyway, I should have thought of it that way from the start. Mitsuki fiddles with the book she's holding in her hands. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends for a long time. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you were worried about me, so I was not. Jeez, if you're fine, then let's hurry and get started, alright? Yeah. ... Excuse me, what? What was that? Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Okay, we're not doing that scene where she's like really close to me and all that. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Okay, give me a moment, guys. I need to go get a glass of... I'm gonna get some water. My throat's killing me. Okay, by the way, I'm not even actually... The thing about this video is I'm actually not editing it at all. It seems like I'm editing it because it's sort of like some cuts there, here and there. But in reality, those cuts are nothing, really. What they are is just I'm pressing the pause button on the recording. Because I have this windowed. So I got the window recording up so I can press the pause button, stop button, screenshot button, and edit pencil button. I don't know what the pencil button is. And I guess I'll never know. Anyway! Oh no. Who should I show my poem to next? Well, I'm gonna leave this. I'm just kidding. Sayori. ... This is your best one so far! It's really, really nice, Keegan! Thanks. Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. What was that? I sound like a flash in the closet. Is everything alright? Of course! Everything's fine! Maybe I'm just a little tired today. ... My foot's getting caught in my older microphone because I sort of have it stashed away. This thing, I have sort of that stashed away under my desk because I don't use it really anymore. Because I'm getting a new one for Christmas. Anyway, do you want a nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face! Well, alright. I'm with me. Alright. ... question mark. Hey, Keegan! I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Atsuki. But in the end... Yeah... I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. What? Why did the music stop? Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else? Wait. Of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me. And I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes I feel like you're the only exciting thing in my life. Sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Sayori? No! No! Oh no, she's crying! Oh no! Keegan! I don't deserve this! You're too nice to me! Why are you doing this? Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori? I glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori! I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, Keegan. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. What? I promise it won't happen again. Just smile for everyone, okay? Just smiles for everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Okay, I'm saving there. What? Who should I show my poem to next? Monica. Hi, Keegan. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Poem festival? I don't know. Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. Hashtag no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. ... It's pretty good. Makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? And again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy. It's just... I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone, but Yuri and Natsuki are super interested in people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then, too. I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really don't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth, a lady who knows everything, a beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought, and here I am, a feather. Lost adrift the sky, victim of the current of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope. knowing legends don't exist. But when when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star, glimmering in the twilight sky. Twilight sky? Until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall. And I fall and fall and fall. Even more. Gentle as a feather. A dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no eyes, and end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Okay. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of my mind, so that's why I wrote it. That's what I wrote it about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because of if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans are two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that before better than anyone. Why? You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Wait, what? Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing and sharing becomes a lot easier, because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club. Don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Natsuki! ... This one's alright. Alright? Well, you know, about as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm honestly just glad that you're trying a little bit. Well, of course, I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? No! Gross! It's not like I care. It's just the one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you end up just scaring me anyway? That's, it's not like you wouldn't actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Gah! Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach. Oh! Maybe I won't. Oh. that noise. That's what we're looking for. Maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. She says as she walks away. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurts. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing even happened. Here you go. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years, but today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. Brittany. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams, and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea, and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in the footprint trails, set you free in my windy sails. And remember that reason you're wonderful, when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me be your beach side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. I feel like that's just a song. Well, like verse 1, verse 2, chorus, verse 3, verse 4, chorus, and then end. I did sound. Well, I didn't do sound at my church. I am the guy who was on projector, so I haven't done that in a while. Although I was the guy that was on projector duty. What I would do is I would have to click the verse slide during the song. That's why, and it just looks like a song because she says it twice. The thing twice that I classify as a course. Anyway, yeah, I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. So you decided to write about the beach first, and then you came up with a message later. Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing. She wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it, or whatever. Oh, you can really see her doing that too, making us write about a simple topic, then writing and trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too, but there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was a good practice. Okay? Who should I? Wow. I don't think I've ever had Yuri as the last person. I always went by to top to bottom. Anyway. ... I see. I think you're improving at writing in general, Keegan. But I can't help but feel a little bit foolish. What for? Just, I feel like I keep trying to offer advice when it should have been clear to me that you prefer a different writing style. I probably just sounded arrogant. I'm so stupid. Yuri, that's a little... No. You don't understand. I spend so much time worrying about what's better and what's worse. Not just with you, with Natsuki and Sayori. It's obvious now why nobody has fun when talking to me. And because of that, I'll just keep my mouth shut about your poem. ... Yuri buries her head into her arms on her desk. That's not the first time I've seen her do that. I don't think it's ever so bad as you think it sounds in your head. ... I think if people really didn't like talking to you. I think if people really didn't like talking to you, it would be a lot more obvious. I know that you like to read deeply into things, but some things are just worth taking at face value. I've gotten so used to it that it's hard for me to comprehend any other possibilities. Gotten used to what? Reading deeply into things? Being disliked? Yuri! What? What am I saying? I'm sorry. I never meant to bring this up. Yuri turns away from me. You should go. Please. Please, don't look at me right now. I want to do some thinking. Are you sure? Yuri nods. Alright. I leave Yuri be. Comforting or reassuring her is nearly impossible as it is. So when she wants to be alone, I think anything I say could only make things worse. I feel bad, but thankfully she doesn't take it out on me. I'll wait until she's feeling a little bit better. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring it out? Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You divided it from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on! She actually wasn't feeling too well. I went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously. Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you to being all lovey-dovey. No! First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I don't want to force it. Ooh. That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this week. What did she say? Tell me! I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for you, Yuri, Yuri, you can, question mark? Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless? No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki. Pudding too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can't always be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know. So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focuses and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. It'll be wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Keegan. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. It would be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit more of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I can give to you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Keegan may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance, so therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that! How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Keegan to— What are you saying? It will be extremely when I signed up to make a playthrough on a game called Literature Club, I should have read the fine print saying that there'd be words that kind of represent literature, like big words, big words. It will be extremely metaclusious work, and baking isn't. Just what do you think, guys? Let's settle down for a moment. In the end, R.I.P. Chester. I think it is up to Keegan to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. So I'm sure he's interested in. You literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Keegan, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone look straight at me. Gonna save. Sayori ... I mean, if it's going to be anyone that I prefer, I hope it's Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, but Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez, do you really hate us that much? No. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Just think of the club, okay? What? Think of the club, she says. But Sayori's part of the club. What? I don't get it. Monica. Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monica. Yeah, you picked me! Hold on 1 second. Yeah! No! The music stopped again. No! No! Not this again! This is like my favorite. I want to have the soundtrack for Doki Doki Literature Club because it's just so stupid. It's just... Okay, you ready for this? Alright. Probably. I'm gonna waste time here, but. Actually, no, I'm not gonna juggle this. I'm not gonna juggle fresh dollar store-ish lights. 1 sec, let me just get this back in. Okay. Sorry. I can juggle 3 things now. Oh, there they are. Here they are. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay, one more try. And it's gone! Okay, I'm back. Monica, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us. But I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well. But Keegan was the one who... That doesn't mean... That doesn't matter. You were the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monica! You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision. Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones who I said it earlier. Ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in the first place. I can juggle 3. I want to do it again. Although, I don't want. I also don't. That's completely false, Monica! Yeah! We have a lot of work to do, you know? We won't do as good of a job if you make us work, you know? Maybe that's true. I think of the club. Think of the club, Monica. If we weren't if we want our events to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources. So are you gonna do the right thing, President? Okay, I get it. Okay, music is stopped. It's technically most logical for Keegan to help one of you two. So, I guess that's what we'll do. Do you have a preference, Keegan? Oh no! Okay, I'm gonna save. Last save was kind of pointless. I'm gonna keep it there. Okay. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, guys. Eat Natsuki, Yuri. I'll catch a tiger by the toe if it hovers. Let me go. I'm gonna choose Natsuki. I'll help Natsuki. Because technically I started going with her and then I went to Sayori now. So but Natsuki does all the baking. Eeny, meeny, miny, go. Catch a tiger by the tail if it hollers, let it go. I choose Yuri. I cheated there. Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri. But me? Are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki! I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Keegan? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking this sort of thing. No. I just realized I'm going back. Load will run. Yes. Okay. I'm sorry. I want to get a good run here. I just realized, literally, because we're going to a person's house as well. I want to go with Natsuki. Luckily, I saved there. Well, let's go to Natsuki. That stone cold face of Monica. Anyway, it's because Sayori asked if Yuri would have asked me to go with her, would I? I said no. But technically I chose her, even though she has not that much work. So I'm gonna choose Natsuki for Sayori's sake, because I want to do a Sayori run, because I found out there were runs, like I said at the beginning of the video, and I want to get a good Sayori run. So let's do this. I'm sorry, we will choose that one. Although, if you want me to do another run, I'll probably do like a fast run of all the characters. I might do the Yuri run, and then do the baking, and then do the decoration run. Anyway, well, baking sounds like it could be fun. You guys made it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people. Don't worry, baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree. Just a minute ago you were saying that's because ... Never mind, okay? I thought you was talking to me. Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it after all. ... That's good. Even though Yuri's being melodramatic, it's a little hard to not feel bad. So that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes! Everything except the performance is gonna be awesome! I don't think that really counts. What about you, Keegan? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. Thanks, Monica. From the heart. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking. ... Natsuki starts pouting too. It's not the big of a deal or anything. Well, it might not be. Just that ... question mark. I think that Yuri might just be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do, and then nobody offering to help. That doesn't mean... ... Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. Look! Natsuki goes over and puts her hand down on Yuri's shoulder. Yuri! You really are the most talented one here. And you're going to help make the event a little more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too, but you're gonna make the atmosphere special. You got that? Special! That'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performances. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. And Suki releases her hand and turns around to face the other direction. Thought? You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but... yeah, not really. You're easily the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things. But I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile, feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm gonna do my best. And all of us are gonna make it a really great event. Yeah! Yeah! I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a little bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so fair enough. There's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. I stare to follow Monica and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other. Where are you going? Oh. We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gotten home and realized that you didn't even have a way to contact me? Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Jeez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? Natsuki gives me her number. Okay, I'm coming over on Sunday. I'm bringing all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like I could have a guy over at my house. My dad would kill me. Really? It's kind of strict, if you ask me. Yeah. How do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just needed to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I need for you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah. I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. So you'd better look forward to it. Oh. Didn't you say you were just going to give me the dirty... Sorry. I pressed the wrong... You were just gonna give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like in front of everyone that I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so... Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. So, see you on Sunday. Ah! Never mind. Can't believe this. Natsuki is going to be coming to my house home on Sunday. House on Sunday. Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori. My anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shook my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. Oh no. So my webcam is kind of like fate. If you see this, I'm sorry. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. Oh no. I'm afraid. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned out cumbersome. turned into a conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emojis and cute language. She also really liked complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left club earlier that other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's house like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere in the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Keegan! I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animal and wall decoration that she's had for years now. If you come over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today? Yeah, but wait. How did you know about that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided the last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparation, right? Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course! But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Natsuki then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is very uncharacteristic. I finally get the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Keegan. Huh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make this stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. This is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori! I grab Sayori by the shoulder. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Keegan. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, or aren't you, Keegan? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days, I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Sorry about that. Without anyone worrying about me, I'm in shock. Can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? She really wants so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you, even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder, to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Keegan. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have wasted effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for you. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and be closer with everyone in the club feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Keegan. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that I could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulder. This time I pulled her into a tight embrace. Keegan? Sayori? I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. I make friends with everyone else, and that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Keegan, Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her side. She starts sobbing next to my ears. No! Don't do this to me! Please don't do this! Keegan, Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. ... I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Keegan. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. That's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does, I let her go as well. The festival's tomorrow. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about me. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself... Sorry. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over, too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I spend only a few minutes back at home, anxiously awaiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she's texting me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door and let her in. ... Sup? Sup, bro? Hey! I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such a cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. What? Okay. Jeez, don't make it feel so awkward, alright? It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be worried just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. Just forces herself in. She just shoves me in. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that's probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I can count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that, rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she is a little different outside of school, after all? Anyway, let's get to the kitchen. What? You're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag for me? Where's your hospitality, Keegan? Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grab the bag and Natsuki holds out to me. Yeah! This is ridiculously heavy. I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I'm impressed, Natsuki. Seems like I always underestimated you. Oh, no wonder when she elbowed me it hurt. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist in my chest. Hey! Your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small, and also better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or not? What? That's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. Ah ha ha ha! What? That's a little bit more likely like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey! Now, you're treating me like a kid. I'm just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know? And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you shouldn't treat me like that. Oh my gosh. I just hope this book was written by both male and... Like, this is a... I'm gonna pull this up again. It's a visual novel. And it was, the creators, I just hope whoever created this game was, a mixture of both male and female. And it was more even, it was like really even. Or at least I hope that the creators were more female than male. Because it just feels awkward reading this and thinking that a male wrote these lines. Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki! Forget it! I didn't say anything. You should apologize. I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate, too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. Ah. How would you know that, anyway? Just trust me on this one. Gross! Hey! Was that to me? Who else? Man. Let's just get started, alright? You get all the sour when a girl calls you gross. You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, Keegan. No! Not my weakness! Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now. Finally, starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Okay. Actually, no. I'm gonna return. I was gonna save and end, but I'm gonna end at an appropriate time. So this video is gonna be longer than 2 hours. So, wow. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. The mixture isn't big enough. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Keegan, where did you put the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even the flavors aren't different. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. Ah, that's a cute idea. Yeah. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? Ah, you're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so come on! You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. Ah, that does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if just looking at them it makes everyone's eyes lighten up. Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sari and Monica delight expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah! Maybe I will use the food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with the whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah, it'll just take a little longer. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. Beat the fork out of it. Oh, beat the cork. There we go. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. You're icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back and try to inch my finger toward the bowl. Don't make me beat the cork out of you. Next. I'd like to see you try. I push harder just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. Ah! The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Gross! You got it in my face. Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez! You know what? Take this! Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger toward my face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab the other as well. Ah! Stop! Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine, fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know, I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know. Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of you. You really should tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. Take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. What? Did you seriously just... Ah! Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Why did I do that? No! Her face is entirely red. Keegan! You really shouldn't do that kind of things to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right? ... What kind of question is she asking me? Just like that. How did the mood turn to this so quickly? Natsuki glazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Out of nowhere, the fire alarms start going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. Cough, cough, cough. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blanked tray out of the oven. She sits it on the table, the top of the stove. In other moments, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah. Tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads, but the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven, then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened. Good. Ah, that smells so good! The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. Look at how cute they all look. She proudly shows all the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing. Not like you need to tell me that. I brought decoration stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing onto these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have these nozzles that will make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time, though. What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others. That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. Or you can also use it to write stuff on a cake, like happy birthday or whatever. Huh, I see. That gives me an idea, actually. Well, it's a literature club, right? We could make it more literature themed by writing a different word in each of the cupcakes. Could be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on a word they like. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid. That's actually a really cute idea, so... Aha! Maybe I'm getting it from you. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute! Come on! We're not in school, nobody's judging. Can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Well, Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you. Yeah? Did you say something? No, nothing. Let's just do the icing. Yeah, I heard her say something, but my character apparently is a dum-dum. Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens a nozzle onto each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about before Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side and admires our work. Look at how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? Ugh. I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Aha! Sayori is the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. And she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Ah, alrighty. That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. Should have thought about that. It's not like you'll always have this chance. Man, as usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, then you can probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Ah! Yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point, it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay. I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Suki is already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get close to her like I wanted? Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I thought it was gonna be like dark out and all that. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki. What you said before about not always having this chance doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking could be, like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime you want. I think that, if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere. Do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely. She looks like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you. Keegan, I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so... Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki. Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch at the side of my shirt as holding on to me. Her rose-clear cheeks and match eyes fill my vision along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy. No! As I feel her soft breath against me. I felt it for a while now. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Says, Sayori! Hi, Keegan. Hi, Keegan. Sayori. Just now we weren't. It's okay, Keegan. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, darn it. Should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, okay, I just realized it now, but the music stopped. I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. So what? See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki. How close you got to her. Makes me really happy. That you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Keegan? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is split in half? Hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Keegan. If I wasn't here, and you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica was right about what? ... Sayori? What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But, Sayori looks at me. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Keegan. I'm really scared. What are you scared about, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori. It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Keegan, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slid my hand down Sayori's arm and squeezed her hand on mine. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give it to you. Sayori. Save. This is another one of those things. Well, hey guys! What I'm gonna do to you? I'm gonna be mean to you. Not too mean, though, because I don't want to be too mean. But I'm gonna leave this video here. Thank you for watching this video. If you want to see more Doki Doki Literature Club, leave a like. All likes go to the produce of more videos of me. But anyway, thank you for watching this video. Subscribe and like to see more videos. And if you want to know what I chose, subscribe. But until my next video, I will see you guys when I see you guys. Peace!